Guys, let's just have an honest discussion about why did I start my YouTube channel. A lot of friends and family were asking me all the time. They was like, well, Enrique, we heard about all this cryptocurrency. We heard about, people getting rich, all the money that's being made. We even see that you started your tire company with cryptocurrency and all the things that you've done. But I really didn't get into it I'm not going to be lying. I'm going to be very, very transparent. I did not get into it. I'm not going to say that it wasn't for money, because I'm going to say we all hope to make money. Everybody wants to make money. Let's just get that out the way. But a lot of friends of mine was like, well, new technology, I don't want to be left behind. And, what is this Bitcoin thing? Is it a scam? Is it a fad? Is it something I can invest in for my future, for my retirement? I said, I don't know, but I'm learning like you guys are learning, and it's something new to me. And of course, I've been in since 2017, and I have a little bit more exposure to the average person. But the reason I got into it is just to learn, to grow, and maybe it is an investment vehicle. It is something new that I'm learning, and crypto really has changed my life. It's really changed my life for the better, because there was a time when I was really struggling. I wasn't doing too well. And, I had a job. I'm working every day. But, you ever heard of the term, the working poor? Me and my wife refers to this all the time. We were the working poor. You make good money, but you got your mortgage, your car notes, your kids. They in this school, that school. They're trying to get into these sports and that sport. But you really can't quite get a handle on things. You can't quite get ahead. So I'm just your typical guy that, got into crypto hoping that I could create some change. So, maybe build some wealth, learn some new things, and I was just really hoping that I can get another leg up. So, but I learned a lot about DeFi, trading, finance, and technology. Crypto, it's all encompassing. I remember early days, I didn't know the difference between a meme coin, a layer 1, a layer 2. And now I'm a lot more abreast. I can differentiate the difference between the 2, the 3, the 4. I was using Robinhood. I didn't know that I didn't own the coins. I got into Coinbase. Then I started using Trust Wallets. I started using MetaMask. I started going out to airdrops. And I started telling people about this. And as people came, around me, they kept saying, well, I really, I seen you online. I see that you're trying to do cryptocurrency, or I heard your story. And how can I have some of the gains that you've gotten? I said, well, shoot, I'm going to be honest. Some of that was luck, strictly luck, pure luck. I'm no financial genius, guru, none of that. I know a little bit of TA. I try to get the knowledge and the information as soon as possible. And after doing my due diligence, then I push it out to my community, my friends, my family. I push it out on all the different social media platforms. I haven't got so advanced. I have Discord and all that stuff, but I just push it out to the platforms for free. And just trying to, inform my community. Actually, just build a community, because I see that, it's a fun thing for me. It's a second thing. So I really love the community. I love what it does. It brings so many people together. Cryptocurrency, technology, finance, it brings people together. Now, everybody wants to talk about money. Everybody wants to talk about money. Everybody wants to know, how do I get rich? How do I make money? I wanted to know that. But what I found is you don't get rich quick. This is not a get rich quick situation. This takes time to build a portfolio. There are cycles, 4-year cycles. There's bear market, there's bull markets, there's what the Fed is doing, what the government is doing. All of these things, affect the way that the currencies go up and down, what projects are released, when they're released, do they have liquidity, who's putting the liquidity in. So you can't listen to everybody. You got to really just do your own research. So, with that said, are crypto channels time consuming? Yes, they are very time consuming. Now, I do have a full-time job. I'm a full-time entrepreneur, own my own tire company. Me and my wife own Dent Tires. We're wholesalers. We wholesale tires. But when I'm not selling tires, we are trading crypto. We are hodling crypto. We're exchanging crypto. We're buying NFTs. We're buying digital land. So we're kind of, we're not novice, but we are, we're kind of in it deep. We're in it deep. We've sunk a significant amount of money in it. We've made a little bit. Well, we made okay. We've done okay. But there are also taxes that you have to pay on this. Capital gains taxes. So I had to learn all that. That's a whole different ball game. Gotta pay your taxes. Now, I would say with the channel, I had to develop better time management too. That's another thing, because I have a son. And with my son, he's into sports, he's into football, and he's imagine a 6'4" kid that's 14 years old, 200 pounds, and he's on the line. And we're football parents, so we're trying to. I'm watching games, and then I'm trying to watch the market. I'm like, oh man, Bitcoin's going up, Ethereum's going up. Oh, I'm in a trade, but I'm at the games. I gotta focus on my son. I gotta watch my open trades. I gotta see what's going up, what's going down. I'm looking at TradingView. I'm looking at my Bybit account. I'm looking at everything all the time. And I find that there's a lot of emotion going into cryptocurrency. Not just trading now, just cryptocurrency as a general. There's a lot of emotion going into it. So I try to be as genuine as possible. If anyone that knows me knows I try to be as genuine as possible. But there is a lot to this. This is not something that you get in, you think you're going to put $5 in, and then tomorrow you're going to be a millionaire. I thought that same thing too, and I found that it takes time. There are a very small, minute amount of people that get into this and they put a little bit in. You could be one of those Shiba Inu people that lucked up and put $2 in and looked around and you made 2 million. Well, that's not me. And now I do know one guy, he got into Dogecoin and it turned into 16,000. He put $500 in and it turned into 16,000. Now I was buying ETH at one point at 50 to 80 bucks, and of course it did go up to like $400 to $300. And I was taking loans with Nexo. And me and my wife, we learned about lending platforms, and I was taking certain loans on my Bitcoin, my ETH, my XRP. And then I was holding it, trying to get airdrops like that Flare airdrop. And I was trying to get set things like that. So, I learned a few things along the way, talking to other people, but doing my own due diligence, doing my own research. Now, I want to say this right here. I have had many losses. I've had many gains. I've had to go and talk to my wife and say, well, babe, we have went through a fair amount of money, and our portfolio is down. We're down 6 figures. That's not a good thing, because I was like, man, if I would just put in the savings account, I know I don't make much, but at least the money's there. But then there are times that I'm up, and significantly. I mean, like I said, I mentioned in a previous video that I was able to buy my wife a CRV. Well, put down a CRV and build a deck on the back of my house. And I started the tires company, which has afforded me the life that I have, but I have to work at it every day. So the crypto channel is a way to learn more, get in touch with a new community, show my friends and tell my friends some of this information so they can take my information and go back and do their due diligence to fact check me. Make sure you're fact checking me now. I would say if you want to make money, you first got to get over 1,000 subscribers. You got to get over that before you can even get monetized. And I think you got to have so many watch hour time. So you got to have all of that going. So if you don't have those, that's just the bare basics. If you want to be monetized, that is the bare basic. Then of course you can get the sponsorships and you can get endorsements. You can get all that, but that comes down the line. The first thing what brings people is they want to know, if I start my channel, how do I get all the subs? How do I get all the people to start watching me? That comes over time. That comes with quality quality content. If you got good graphics, if you hashtag it properly, YouTube algorithm will pick up certain things, but there's a little tricks to it. But you can go online and you can research these things and just figure out, what your channel is going to be about. You got to have a concept. You got to be unique. You got to have a niche. You got to have something. Well, I ain't going to say that because some people make it just being themselves. My channel, Beo Crypto, I just try to be myself. I'm not trying to be anybody else, and like Beo. When I was younger, the word Beo, that was one of the first few words I could say. I used to just say the word Beo. Don't know why. So when people ask me, why do you, my family knows, but I don't have a rhyme or reason for it. So when I started my channel, I was like, well, something different. What would be something different? Well, Beo Crypto, Beo. And now there it is. So, and you see everything I do is Beo. But technically, that's like a pet name. That's like a childhood name. that my family calls me. And now it's my community crypto channel now. Will you get rich off cryptocurrency? Some people do. I'm not rich off cryptocurrency. I've done okay, but I'm not rich. Nothing's guaranteed. So I'm going to tell you this. If you think that this is a guaranteed slam dunk, no, you're sadly mistaken. You're going to lose all your money. But now what I can say is if you take your time, if you grow it the right way, if you develop relationships, if you collaborate, if you learn, if you immerse yourself in the culture, because like I said, there's some wonderful projects out here. There's a lot of scam projects out here also. People, scam people every day. There's people that do, they do phishing, and they'll come in and they'll attack your MetaMask wallet, your Trust wallet. They'll put out fraudulent cryptocurrency. They'll pump and dump, pump up the price, drop the price on you. And if you're a newbie, if you're a novice, you're gonna fall for it. I've fallen for schemes. I've fallen for several of them, and projects that look legitimate. And I've even seen duplicate pages. So I have to learn all this. So when I get on my channel, the thing I try to do is educate my community. I try to say, well, Bitcoin's pumping. I'm using this trade signal. I'm using this isolator. I'm using the 200-day moving average, the 50-day moving average. I'm looking at money flow. I'm looking at trend lines. I'm looking at what the Fed is doing. So I'm like, just my community. And if it grows, man, great, wonderful. If it grows into something bigger, better, if sponsors want to come to me, man, I'm not looking for it, but if they do come, I'll be happy to welcome it. If they don't come, hey, that's fine too. Like I said, we have our own retired company, and that's what we're growing. And this just adds another element to what we're doing. Me and my wife, we love talking about the possibility of cryptocurrency. We're starting to pay for a few things with cryptocurrency, and I'm like, man, this is real world utility, and I love the fact that it's real world utility. A lot of people, I have people come to me and say, oh man, you can't touch a cryptocurrency. I've never seen anybody with a Bitcoin. And I'm like, it does have real world utility. And if you understand what it does, and like right now, if I have a friend in China, if he wanted money, I would send him some Bitcoin and let him convert it over, easily, just like that. Some Ethereum, easily, just like that. Yeah, there's some transaction fees, but it's quicker than sending him money through like a MoneyGram or something. Trying to, wire him money, and then there's $35 to wire him money. I can send the money probably $1.50, and I can send him $1,000, $2,000, $10,000, in Bitcoin and transfer it over. So once I find things like that out, the good example, I bought NFTs and they've gone up. I got digital land, certain games like TCG World. I bought that land. I think it was like 1 BNB, now 7 BNB. I got 5, 6, 7 of them. I got spaceships and things that, buying them, as I'm learning new, buying things like that. And next thing I know, buying them, I think the last bull market, and I just held on to it. And now I'm looking at it and I'm like, man, they're worth 7 BNB. This is a great investment. Buying, coins and games like Valhalla. I bought it very cheaply. Next thing you know, I've doubled, tripled my investments. But I'm buying AI coins. Singularity Net. I'm buying AI Right. I'm buying, let's see, what's the other that I bought? That Fetch AI. Bought that, and then I've watched it double. I'm staking Hex. Learning how to stake the Hex. Learning how to get Hedron, Arcosa, stake that. Man, these are all things that I've learned to do over time. So I've been bringing it to my community, telling people about it. Some people want to hear it. Some people don't want to hear it. Terra Luna, after the crash, everybody's like, oh, it's a scam project. Don't get in. It's just turned into a meme coin. Well, I took a chance. I like Terra. I actually sold my Terra Luna when it was $15 at the top. Sold it, got out of it. And then when it dropped, I got back in it. And I think I only had 15 coins. But that 15 coins turned into, like $2,000, and I think I spent, when I did buy, it was like $100 when I bought it, and $100 turned into 2,000. So I'm not here to tell you that I've made millions. That I will not lie to you. I'm not going to fill your head up with hopium. I have not made millions of dollars from cryptocurrency, but I have learned how to make money gradually over time. And while I'm doing my job, some people want to do this full time, and it is possible. I haven't gotten to that point yet where I can do this full time. I want to get to it, when I can do it full time, but I'm not there yet. So I will say this. If you want to do crypto, learn as much as you can learn, because there's a lot of factors that affect it. And a lot of people lose a lot of money with cryptocurrency. I'm not here to tell you that you won't lose money, but I will tell you you'll be a lot better off if you get the knowledge, if you surround yourself with great people that are learning. But don't take everything for face value. Learn for yourself. Do your own research. Stay online. You gotta stay ahead. You gotta be in the know. You can't just jump in because you heard on the news Bitcoin is going up, and then you buy that all-time high, and then the whales manipulate the market and dump on you. Then you're gonna be like, oh my God, I don't understand how did I get into Bitcoin and I lost all my money. Well, if you got in at $69,000 and it's the top of the market, you do know that the bear market follows right after that. Now there is going to be a dump. Everybody, there's a cheat sheet that kind of takes you the psychology of the market, the way people buy coins, the way people buy stocks. So you gotta understand the different trends, the different emotions in the market, because if people are, feeling a certain way, then they're going to sell. But guys, this is your boy Enrique Damp. This is Beo Crypto. I just want to enlighten you on some of the things that I am doing, why I did it, why I love crypto, why I started my channel, why we're growing. Let's all grow together. And this is Enrique Damp, Beo Crypto, and I am out.